Brooke Shields and Benjamin Bratt are both household names with incredible careers spanning decades. Now the two are starring in a brand new rom-com together while they reignite an old flame. Earlier, we talked to them all about it. Check it out.
This is my Aunt Janice.
And you must be the mother of the... Lana?
Hello. Could someone please explain what's going on?
Please welcome to the show Brooke Shields and Benjamin Bratt.
Yeah. Hey guys,
Oh, we're so excited to have you both. Benjamin, you stripped down in front of Brooke for a scene in Mother of the Bride, but Brooke, I hear you helped him feel a little bit less awkward about the scene. Could you let us know what happened?
I felt that it was uneven, and you've got a whole crew of people all dressed, and I'm dressed, and I just walk in, and I didn't want him to feel
vulnerable.
Alone or vulnerable. So when it turned around to his close-up, I dropped my halter dress, but I had sticky on those things that made me look like an alien. But
just she took one for the team.
Yeah, I did.
In solidarity.
Yeah, right.
It was a surprise.
That's right.
I love it.
That's a real friend right there. That's who's got your back on set. I love it.
Just another day at the office.
Yeah, right.
We do it every day here. It's like somebody feels weird, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, it's really cool because you guys get into a heated game of pickleball in the movie, but we have to know, in real life, who's more competitive between you two?
Oh, we're evenly competitive, but I do think he's better than I am.
I would say we're more or less evenly competitive, but Brooke edges me out probably. When the girl shows up to a pickleball court working a two-handed backhand
In pickleball.
She means business.
You know that she's taking some lessons. You're like, that's an instructor swing right there.
Yep, my money's on Brooke. Sorry, Benjamin. But Benjamin, you and 2000's heartthrob Chad Michael Murray are in a bit of a battle for Brooke's heart. But let's be honest, there is a little bit of an age gap between the two of you. Do you think being older and wiser gives you an advantage over him?
I say go with the hot young blonde guy every time.
I mean, he was delightful, but
keeping it real.
It's beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So the good news is it looks like she has her choice.
Well, I mean, come on, not one but two.
I know.
This is a great movie.
I love it. Your agents, you're like, yes and yes. Okay. Yeah. Brooke, you all got really close while filming and even lived in a hotel together in Thailand. Who were the best and worst hotel guests in the cast?
Oh, God. What would you...
The best and the worst?
Yeah, the best and the worst.
Well, clearly I was the best because we were always neighbors.
Yeah, you were...
I'm quiet. So
you were very
easy.
You were very quiet. We spent all of our time together. Like, that's what was so interesting about this movie. It was like, we were thrown there and we were all in these different locations with just this group of people. And so we had a very accelerated sort of period of time where we had to get to know each other. And so, there was always like, let's go back to, your room for shots of tequila and let's go to Brooke's for... so it was fun. It felt like being a part of a theater.
Being thrust together like that, the whole troupe of actors can go really wrong too times. But in this particular case, especially given the close-knit relationships that exist within the story of the film, they really just kind of imbued them with a sense of reality that would likely not have happened if we didn't, kind of room together. We didn't room together, like shared space. No, because inadvertently, I'd run into her at breakfast, and then I'd have lunch with Miranda and Sean, who happened to be sitting there, and then there's Michael and Rachel and Wilson over there, and then you'd have a midnight snack.
I love it.
So it was really like kind of a family element more than anything else.
And I think that's why right now your chemistry is jumping off screen, and I can only imagine when we actually get to see the movie. So Benjamin, you just mentioned Miranda Cosgrove. She plays your soon-to-be daughter-in-law, and you were both, and one of my kids' faves, mine too, both in Despicable Me Part 2 as well. But was this the first time that you guys were actually in the same room together, or had you been in the same room prior?
Yeah, she and I had actually never met. I don't even think we had a chance to meet at the premiere of Despicable Me 2. And I gave her a hard time because I said, hey, when they do a Despicable Me 4, please give me a call because I want to make sure that I pitch my storyline for the 4th sequel. She said, no, we just shot it. So. Sorry,
you were like, I think the 5th
bad
sequel.
news, but they didn't call you.
Benjamin and Brooke, thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations. DBL Nation, be sure to watch Mother of the Bride out on Netflix right now. Thank you again.